Hey my lovely YouTubers, it's me, Morgan Tracy J, coming today to talk to you about what inspires me. And why I'm creating this video is because honestly guys, I feel like my life is my ministry, and so I feel like things that I go through in life, I'm sure I'm not the only one going through them. So first off is I get very uninspired sometimes. Some days I wake up and I'm like, where did my fire go? Where did my inspiration go? Why do I feel so down? What is wrong with me? What am I doing with my life? Eventually, if the inspiration is gone for so long, the vision will get blurry. Everything will get so blurry, and then your fire for God is gone, and you're like, where did it go? And so that's what I want to talk to you today. I want to talk to you about how I stay inspired and how you can stay inspired too. So first thing I do to stay inspired, you probably guessed it, I read the Word. I spend time with God. Every morning I do a morning devotional with God. I create me some hot coffee, or I get a good drink, okay? I get something, and I go and I shut the door and I spend some intimate time with God. If it's either reading a devotional, if it's praise and worship, if it's just prayer, if it's just reading the Word, if it's taking really good notes, whatever it is, I'm doing that. If it's just journaling, that is exactly how I spend my morning devotional with God, okay? That is the most biggest thing I can ever tell you to add to your daily life, because it will inspire you so much, guys. Like, I can't even tell you. It just will inspire you. You have to get it for yourself. I could tell you all day about how I love it, but you got to go and do it for yourself, okay? The second thing I think that it helps me stay inspired and just is organization. Like my office, right here you're in, it's the same thing as my bedroom. My bed is literally on the other side of this camera. So with that being said, my bedroom / office gets crowded with so much stuff, and so I have to kind of declutter all the time. I'll have clothes on my chair, I'll have things all over my desk, and so what I have to tell you is the next thing I do is I declutter. I clean up my desk area, I clean up my bed, I clean up everything, so as I continue to get my day started, I won't be making more of a mess. So how you stay inspired is you have a good clean work area, okay? Alright, the next thing I do to stay inspired is I create a to-do list. Like literally, I create a to-do list every day, which is things to do and goals and things I want to meet. So every day as I create that, I go and check off the things that I've already accomplished. And that kind of keeps me on track to let me know, girl, you doing it, or girl, you ain't doing it. You know? So that's another thing. Also, something else that keeps me inspired is going and doing a workout. It helps me really stay motivated and feel like I'm actually keeping up and loving myself in the right ways, okay? Also, something else that makes me stay super inspired and motivated is just getting creative. Literally, like I can go scroll through Instagram and get so inspired just by new Instagram people, new posts, new creative artists. Also, this Instagram page I found called So Sassy Fashion, which is literally like a modestly chic vibe that I like too. And so I found them on Instagram, and I literally get inspired by their looks, and I go and try to imitate my own, you know? And so I say that's something that inspires me. And so whatever your thing is that inspires you, you need to tap into those things. If it's just listening to a certain music and a certain song and just like living life, like that is the biggest thing to inspiration, is living life. All right, we have to live life. God has given us this life to live. We have to live it accordingly and effectively in Him. But also in that process, He will give us inspiration. He will give us new desires. And so I think that's the most beautiful thing, is getting inspired by God. I'm talking so much with my hands today. Okay, anyways, so another thing I will tell you is getting outside, like getting outside of the four walls of your room, getting outside of your house, going outside in nature. Literally, like every day, if you follow me on Snapchat, you see me outside spending time with God. Every evening I go out and I journal to God, okay? And it's because that's me getting in nature, that's me getting out of the four walls of my room or my office. That's like my chill time. Hey, I know you got a lot of stuff to do, Morgan, but it's time to let loose and go outside. That's what I do, and that's what gives me peace and serenity. So find your solitude and find the thing that gets you bam, okay? And for me, it's nature. And so if you are like somebody from a city and you can't really go outside and you don't have like this beautiful you know, like my backyard is beautiful. But if you don't have that, then with that being said, you can always buy some flowers at your local store, put some flowers in your room. It will give you a really pretty touch, and you will feel a lot better, okay? Also, something else I think that has really helped me in staying motivated and inspired is I choose to live daily, and I spend time with others. I spend time with my loved ones. I spend time with people. I'm really big of an introvert too. Like I love to be by myself, but I know that I stay really inspired when I go out and I mingle and I interact with people. I stay inspired. I love that. And so that's something that inspires me, and that's something that helps me to stay inspired and uplifted in God. You probably should count how many times I've said inspired in this video. Now think about that. It's like, anyways, so that's just kind of my inspirational vibes. Literally, I just love to work, but I also love to stay inspired in the process, you know, because there's a lot of times our gas tank can be running on empty and we're still trying to go full force like we don't need to go fill up. And for me, filling up is just staying inspired every day, taking that time with God every morning and every evening, you know. And so that's what I want to tell you. Your biggest inspiration should be God. God can inspire you through so many outlets, and you won't even think it's God. There would be times I would be getting inspired by fashion and other people, and I wouldn't think it was God because God's print wasn't on it, you know. But honestly, it was God. God continues to inspire us through new routes and new avenues, and it's up to us to have the eyes to see it, okay? Because God is so much more bigger than the box that we try to put Him in. And so with that being said, get out of the box of your room, get out of the box of your comfortable zone, and how you truly get inspired is you step into something new. You step into a new area. You get on the other side of fear and you realize there's actually bliss there, okay? Stepping out and stepping into a new place will give you a new faith and a new trust in God, okay? And so that's what I want to say. How you stay inspired, you live life according to the way God has called you to live. If it is, you know, fashion, if it is YouTube, whatever it is, whatever your gift is, whatever the thing is that makes you feel so alive and awakened, that's what you do, guys, okay? That's how you stay inspired. So anyways, I love you so much. I will see you in my next video. Thank you to all my lovely subscribers out there. I appreciate all of you so much. Also, if you're not a subscriber, then be sure to subscribe down below if you like this video. Also, follow me on all my social media sites, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. 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 I'm wearing a dress. I want to be in sweatpants and a t-shirt with my hair up. And that's what I'm about to do.